Hello everybody. Today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall, I'm going to show you another one that will blow your mind. You will be absolutely surprised at what kind of little dessert you can make with these. That's right, with these. Saltine crackers. Y'all, I've heard this thing's called so many different things. I've heard them called Georgia crackers. I've heard them called saltine toffee. I think it's more like a saltine toffee too, even though I live in Georgia. You've probably got most of these ingredients already in your cabinet. Y'all, these little things are too good. They're absolutely too good. Make them with your kids or your grandkids. I'm going to show you how to put together saltine toffee today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. To start everything off, I've got a 10 by 15 pan here. Just a sheet pan. I'm going to line the whole bottom of these things with crackers. I did not spray this. You can spray it if you want to, but I found it unnecessary with all the butter we're going to put into this recipe. Just line your crackers on the whole bottom of the sheet pan. Okay, we got them all like that. See this little part right here? All you got to do is get your saltines and break them in two. Line it in here too. And right here's what you got. So you just got all your saltines, single file line on the bottom. Now let's get over here to the burner. Let me show you what to do next. Okay, it don't get no simpler than this, everybody. I'm gonna melt 2 sticks of butter, salted or unsalted, it don't matter, and 1 cup of brown sugar going in the pot. Now the last ingredient in this is some vanilla extract or vanilla flavoring, whichever one you got. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon in. All right, now we're gonna melt all this together. Let it simmer for a couple of minutes. Be ready. Then we're gonna pour it over the crackers. We're gonna let it go about 4 minutes on medium heat. Get it all mixed well. You're gonna put it over the crackers, smooth it out. We're gonna put it in an oven at 350 for 10 minutes. Bring it out, put some chocolate chips on it, y'all, and then when they melt, smooth them over, then let it harden up in the refrigerator. That's all there are to this. When it starts simmering, I'm gonna guess around 2 minutes. I don't want this stuff boiling. I'm talking about a light simmer. Keep it stirred. Okay, it's ready. Let's go put it over the crackers. Watch this. I'm simply gonna pour it over it. Get all that goodness out. All right, now see that? What we're gonna do is just gently smooth it over all the crackers. Okay, good enough. See that? That's what it looks like. Now we're going into the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna bring it back out here and put the chocolate chips on it. Okay, everybody, and just like that, they've come out of the oven. See that? Bubbling under it. Now y'all, what the oven does is it makes this sauce go into the crackers, but it don't make them soggy. They're gonna be crunchy at the end, but it literally goes inside these crackers. All right, let's set it down and get our chocolate chips. Okay, I've got an 11.5 ounce bag of chocolate chips. You know, the brand of your choice. But all we're gonna do is top this with those chocolate chips. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it back to the oven. The oven's off. I'm gonna let it sit in there 2 or 3 minutes right in there till these things are meltable. Then we'll come spread it out. Okay, everybody, here's where we got it. And just like that, we're done. Now, y'all, I tend to let my chocolate chips stay a little bit more chocolate chippy on mine, if that makes sense. I don't just smooth it all down like an icing. I like it to be a little chunky on mine. But y'all, this right here is ready for the refrigerator. After we do one more thing, we got to make it look pretty with these little sprinkles. See that? Any which kind you like. These are the little dots. I'm going to sprinkle these on it. Let me tell you something I did. A couple of days ago, my grandson was over here and I had some of these made. He wouldn't taste it, you know, just like this. But boy, if I put some of these sprinkles on, he'd eat it up. So we're going to put some sprinkles on this. Make it look pretty. Make it look pretty. However much you want. These things are semi-sweet. They're not real sweet, so it goes right with anything sweet that goes on. I'm putting a whole bottle on it. Okay. Now we're going to barely press in. Stuff's a little hot, so I'm not going to be pressing too hard. Y'all, these things are so good. They really are. When they harden up in the refrigerator, you get them up and you just break them into pieces. Okay, that's good enough. See that? That's what it looks like. We're going in the refrigerator for an hour or two. It's going to be a good couple of hours before I'm back because I got a couple of errands to run. But I'll come back and show you what they look like. Okay, everybody, here they are when they're done. See that? All I did was break them up when I got them out of the refrigerator. They was in the refrigerator a couple of hours. But look, see how pretty they are? That's why I'm saying I ain't always worried about getting my chocolate so smooth over them and stuff like that. Because it's going to do its own thing. It's going to take shape. It's going to do right every time. Look at how pretty that is. Y'all, these things are fantastic. Y'all, another way of doing this, instead of putting all your chocolate chips on, you can go ahead and melt them in a microwave, a whole bag. It's like 11 and a half, 12 ounces right in there. Melt them in the microwave in 30-second increments till it's all stirry and chocolatey, and then pour it on, and then, you know, spatula it out. That's probably going to be the easiest way, because sometimes these chocolate chips don't want to melt so good in the oven, even when they get real hot. I really believe microwaving your chocolate would be better than just sprinkling on like I showed you. You know, especially for beginners. Everybody, these things are completely fantastic. There's not a bite you won't take. And like I said, my grandson, he only ate them when they had those little sprinkles on them. If I give it to him without the sprinkles, he wouldn't eat it, but the little sprinkles, so it makes it look good. Don't it? Y'all, I'm telling you, this is so good. Let's give it a taste, even though I know how good it is. It's incredible. I hear thunder. Give this little simple recipe a try with saltine crackers. Who knew? Thank y'all for watching me today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall, where Jesus is always Lord of all.